I mean, he failed weight on the test scales, not on the official scales.
Yeah.
He failed on the test scales 3 times. And then obviously he had to get down and he had to strip down, basically with his underwear coming off just to make the 140. So that gives you an indication that we always knew that he struggles for weight. And right now, he's in a position where he's extremely dry, and obviously he's still got to hold the 10 pounds for tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. That's going to be detrimental, and it's going to affect him with that weight cut and only just making it. And like I said, George Kambosos got up this morning and he literally went to the toilet and he was on weight. So there was nothing there. It hasn't been as difficult as when he was a 135er, when he fought Lomachenko with the second day weigh-in, and obviously because the second day weigh-ins it was a bit tough to back it up with the 10-pound rule. But 140, George is so comfortable with his weight. You can tell how he looks. He looks so bloody good, and Hitchins is looking dry. But I mean that's boxing when you're trying to make weight in a certain division.
You was confident yesterday, and now you're really more confident that you're gonna beat this guy and get the championship again?
We've always been confident. We've been confident since the day that we made this deal in George's agreement in Sydney. Because the simple thing is, I was talking with Eddie, and myself and George were in a private meeting, and we told Eddie, listen, why are we doing Sydney? And he says, well, because we want to bring George back to Sydney in front of his fans. I said, no, what we want to do is we want to fight Hitchins. And he said, well, George, you want to fight Hitchins? And George said, yeah. So we've been confident since that day that this is the fight we wanted. It didn't just happen overnight. It's something that we worked on since George fought in Sydney back in March. So obviously from there, George has rolled on from one fight to another. This is his quickest turnaround in fights. George hasn't fought back to back in a very long time. So one camp, back into another camp. So he hasn't fought since December last year. So the activity in the ring is George Kambosos. The ring IQ is George Kambosos. And George is going straight to another camp, and he's still as fresh as you can see.
And Hitchins picked your song instead of the Puerto Rican guy, the Surreal Matias, because he thought it was an easy fight for him, like he say, easy night. And you think he's making a big mistake?
Well, look, all I know one thing, he can pick and choose whoever he wants, but at the end of the day, George Kambosos wanted him, and if he sees George as the weaker link, so be it. But I can tell you one thing, that IBF belt has got a curse on it, because nobody has defended it successfully. If you go back and look at the names, nobody. And this is his first defense. So I can guarantee you that belt ain't going to stay with him. It's going to leave. It's going to go back to where it belongs. George Kambosos, 2 weight